Shot Show 2018 at the Media Day at the Ring. Cy Hudson, how you doing, man?
Doing all right, Stuart. How about you?
Good, brother. You're a busy man.
It's been awesome.
It's been hyperdrive for the last year, right?
It has been. It's been crazy. We had a little bit of delay in shipping in June, but we started shipping the H9 in October, and we've been ramping up production. We shipped this many last week because we shipped our full entire first month, so we quadrupled our output within the first 4 months.
Talk about going into hyperdrive.
It's been crazy.
Now, we missed you last year. Of course, you guys were really stacked up, and we were bouncing around a lot of different places. We'll probably be able to talk to you on the floor. But with that said, nothing like the poetic music in the background of reports from Muzzle.
Really nice rounds going down range, which is how it's supposed to happen.
Absolutely. So I'll tell you what, why don't we, instead of talking about the history of the company, we'll do that tomorrow or the next day. Tell me what is new for right now.
All right, so obviously I'm holding the H9. The big difference in what we have here is the threaded barrel. The threaded barrel will ship separate for everyone who's already bought an H9. They'll be able to take it, put a can on it, put a muzzle device. I'm not announcing a shipping date. Fool me once and all that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make that mistake again, but we are working hard to get that out. We've already put quite a few rounds down range. We have a little bit of high-speed video that we need to do with different cans to really dial it in and make sure there's no big surprises.
No hiccups.
Right now. No hiccups.
Nothing worse than a hiccup.
But so far, everything's been running what you expect to see in the threaded barrel.
Had you encountered some pushback because of delivery times early on, which
absolutely.
is not unusual for a new company?
Well, no, actually, we've had a lot of support, we've had a lot of rumors, but then we've had a lot of fun with everybody who's following us. We've actually checked out of our updates. They've been jumping in and fighting for us, and so we haven't had to go to bat or get defensive. Our customers or future customers have done that for us.
Loyalty is a great thing.
It's been exciting. The other thing we're releasing this year, this is a big change. This is the H9A. We're not announcing a ship date on it either. But instead of the steel grip, and we're saying grip because it's not a frame, the chassis is a steel chassis, similar to the 320, the Nano. The steel chassis is sitting on aluminum grip now instead of steel. It has polymer grip panels instead of G10, and the back strap is all polymer instead of G10 and steel. We effectively carved half a pound off the pistol, so we're at 26 ounces on the H9A.
Now, is the goal there to just reduce weight, or also does that help reduce production costs?
So both.
Okay.
So actually, we also, if you look at the profile on the slide, slightly easier to machine, and the goal right now is a reduction in MSRP of $200. So the goal is $947. Am I going to make it? I'm going to see. We're still getting bids on the grip itself, on the front sight, and on the grip panels. This is a prototype model. We're pretty far along. We've already run past 8,000 rounds on one of our test pieces, but it's been pretty exciting.
No failures on that, or
it's the same. It's the same impact surfaces. It's the same wear surfaces. They're all steel. It's the same stuff from the H9. It's been awesome out here because we've had people come up and say, "Why would you ever go to aluminum?" And this is what you do. That's exactly what we wanted. We bit our tongue for a whole year because people were like, "It's only shooting flat because of the weight." It's been awesome. Putting it in people's hands. It's the design. It's showing, and we're pretty excited to put it out there.
Well, if we have enough time, of course, we're winding down in the afternoon. If we have enough time today, I'll run a couple of the pistols, and otherwise, I will see you next few days.
Thank you very much.
We'll do an actual full interview. I'd like to get into the whole thing. Your wife, I think she kicked you out of the sun so that she could go curl up herself, and then you gotta let them do that from time to time.
That's absolutely right. I think it looks really good how we got in with the Hudson signs making a little house so everybody can come in here and talk. We need a space heater. We need to figure that out.
Well, next year. And you know what? What'll happen is, like about a few years ago, they had such high winds that people were getting facials from the sand and the nuclear waste from the test sites out here. And the heaters were actually being blown over. They had to tie them down and stretch them out. So if you do bring heaters, make sure you bring the cordage.
Fair enough.
Nothing like a little advice.
Appreciate it.
Take care, brother. We'll talk to you. For everybody. SHOT Show 2018 with Elijah from Hudson Manufacturing. How you doing, man?
Good, sir. Yourself?
Good to see you, sir. Last year, you guys were overwhelmed.
It was definitely amazing.
I think every time we tried to take a peek, there was a significant line. It was worse than going to opening day at a club in Hollywood, as if I would know anything about that. So let's step into, we've got two models. We've got the original model that was introduced last year.
All right, so right here, we've got the flagship, the Hudson H9. Steel construction, weighing in at 34 ounces.
Say that weight again.
Steel construction weighing in at 34 ounces.
34.
So, great gun, all steel construction, has that low bore axis, the dust cover being dropped down, that obviously is the most prominent thing everybody notices with our gun. And liked it, it did well. Demand's been amazing, but obviously at MSRP of $1147, not everybody wants to start out with the VZ grips, the Trijicon HD, necessarily that intricacy in the metalwork and things like that. So this year,
Everybody wants an original Picasso for some reason.
exactly. So this year we're doing the H9A. We replaced the VZ grips with polymer, done a polymer lower back strap and upper back strap, as opposed to G10 and steel like its predecessor. Everything is completely interchangeable, so very similar, a little more simple machining on the slide, and most importantly, the aluminum grip that gets the weight down to 26 ounces. So now we're a half-pound lighter.
Very good. And in 9mm.
Also
so
in 9mm.
very controllable, even though you're dropping that weight down.
Absolutely, and it's actually been, I definitely would invite you to shoot the H9, then the H9, and see that half-pound really doesn't make that much of a difference when you're using our recoil system.
Very well. H9 model. That front high-vis grip or a high-vis sight is very noticeable. You really pick it up, even with, well, especially with the blackened rear sights. And again, this is the first time that I've handled this pistol, and it really places quite well. Thank you.
So the threaded barrel is going to be another thing we're offering in the very near future. Obviously, it's a logical progression, and it will fit the H9 or the H9A.
Very well. And just as a comment, you were right about that weight drop on the H9A. Obviously, we take some shooting to get a little more proficient with it. And of course, I'm not that great of a shot to begin with. But that said, as a carry piece, that would be a definite improvement. Although, quite frankly, the H9 seems like it's a very light pistol to begin with.
It's a very balanced 34 ounces, even on the full size.
Right. Okay, very good. Okay, thank you. Well, oddly enough, I seem to be doing a little better with the can on it. So when I get mine, I want a can, okay, Elijah? Beautiful, and obviously with the can, a lot more balanced, even a little tip heavy, of course controls the recoil. Thank you, sir, I truly appreciate it. Thank you very much.